looking for how to fund your business in 2023, I'd like you to get this book. I think she sells it on her Instagram page. I'm going to find the link to it so that you can get it. But one thing I like about this is that she's someone who has a Hi, welcome back again to my YouTube channel at Startup with Breakthrough. My name is Chikere Breakthrough Onyechi, and if you've been on this YouTube channel, this is me saying thank you so much for joining me on this journey. Thank you for always watching my videos, subscribing, referring, and all the comments. Welcome to today's video. So on today's video, I'm going to be sharing this. I'm going to be sharing here 5 books I read in 2022 that changed my life in 2022. I'm going to be sharing the books here. You can see them here. I'm going to be sharing them. I'm also going to be pinpointing the points in this book that made the difference for me and why you should read this book. So let's start off. The first book on today's conversation is This is Marketing. This is Marketing is a marketing book by Seth Godin, and it's a popular book, right? Like, it's been on, people have been on and on about how great this book is, how this is it, this is that. But I feel like one thing that stands out for me from this book by Seth Godin is the simplicity of this and how fleshed out the strategies are. So on this book, he didn't just talk about marketing, he didn't just talk about marketing tips, he didn't just talk about marketing strategies. He kind of dived into how you can implement this in your business, how you can implement these strategies in your life, how you can implement these strategies when just interacting with customers, individuals generally. So it's number one, simplified, it's practical, it's relatable. So it was one of the reasons why I really loved the book. If you see the book, like, the reason why I brought it out is just not to call names of books that I've read, but to also really show you that I have actually read these books and I've learned a lot from these books. These are one of the books that changed my life in 2022. And if you're looking for a way to start gaining marketing skills in a very simplified way, if you're confused as how to go through your marketing, and a lot of books are out there but you don't know, like, you don't understand what they're saying, and you're looking for a simple how to do and a more relatable story and conversation, This is Marketing by Seth Godin will do that for you. I recommend this for entrepreneurs, business owners, especially if you're a newbie in the business. Just practicalize this. Like, if you're able to just put this in your day-to-day life, your business plan and all that, you would see a great change. That was what I did, and it made a great change for me. Another book, it's not a popular book, but it's one of the books I bought last year, is The Pitch Mastery by Chioma Obudimpa, and the book is a startup founder's blueprint for winning business pitches and grants. So I know that the issues startup founders or startup businesses have as they start their business, or just like you're running your business and existing business, is accessing funds. And you will hear that a lot of people have raised money, this person has raised money, this person has done this, they've made seed grants and all that. This book is a great read. If you're looking for how to fund your business in 2023, I'd like you to get this book. I think she sells it on her Instagram page. I'm going to find the link to it so that you can get it. But one thing I like about this is that she's someone who has experience in funding her business. As she said, she has raised funds for her business, international grants, local grants, and she's been recognized on several global platforms and global PR companies, like media companies. Like, she has done a launch with the UN, she has been featured on Vogue, Ellen, CNN Africa. So she has done a lot of work in that angle, and she knows what to do. But more than putting the tips, she did something that I really love with this book. She put a lot of thought into it, and then in each of the chapters there is a place for notes, and more than notes, there is a place for exercise. Like, there is a place where she tells you what to write, like after reading the book, how you can now write these things down or start thinking about the things she has written about in your business, like how to flesh it out in your own business. Mastering for Stand-Up Founders by Chioma is really great. It's really great. Her name on Instagram is Chioma Red Button. So I think if you want to buy this, you should reach out to her. Another book is this, and I know it's not popular, you probably have not heard or seen of this book before, but Skill at Speed by Felix Velandi is a very great read for entrepreneurs. Now, initially when I saw this book, I thought it was going to be like a story book. I really love the prints, because prints of books are really important to me when I buy them. But something about this book that made a lot of sense to me was there's something he called the 2Y2X strategy. I think when you buy it, you're going to read it, the 2Y3X strategy and roadmap. So this book just details how he has helped companies make money, help companies from scratch build their systems that runs for a long time and make them money. It shows principle for growth. So if you're someone who has been running your business for a long time and you're looking for how to accelerate your growth, how to grow your business into something bigger, just to go, not, this is not a 0 to 100 kind of footprint. This is like you're at 100 and you want to scale. So if you're looking for how to scale and scale faster with systems, with strategies that work, Scale at Speed is a nice read. This book is not popular and I don't know why, but as always, it's not always the popular stuff that has the juice in it, but this is great. So if you're looking for how to grow your business, you're running an existing business already and you're looking for how to grow your business, this is great. If you're just starting, it may really not make sense to you to use this book because it has a lot of, it's simplified but not so simplified. You have to know a lot of things about your business for you to start. So it even does something that I really love. So this is your sales and marketing here, and it does your 3S growth, your year 1, your year 2. Like, it gives you steps to different things you need to do at different stage of your business. So this is a great read. I've read it before and I know I'm going to read it again because it does something again. That's another thing. If you notice in the books I've recommended, they always have a step-by-step guide. I don't just read books, I like to implement them. So this one, there's a month 1 and thereafter you see your month 2, month 3. So it kind of details how you can take steps into building your business. It talks about customers, it talks about people, hiring, it talks about your strategic goals. It also talks about like bringing everything together, your plans together, your finances together, raising money, sales and marketing. It's like a holistic approach to scaling and accelerating growth in your business. So if you're someone who is already running your business and you're looking for how to scale it at large, this is a great read. I recommend this anytime, any day. Scale at Speed. The next book I want to talk about is this book. Is really controversial, but I would always say the truth, despite the fact that I have a very funny feeling about the person who wrote it. He's someone I respect, Akin Alabi, but his political stance is something I don't understand. But I also know that it's not my business, it's his business. But it's not going to stop me from recommending the book because he did a great job here. So if you're someone who has a business here in Nigeria, in Africa, you're running a business here in Nigeria, in Africa, this is a great read. Now, because he really niched this book, he did a great job niching this book. He niched it to the last of his end. There are points he made in this book that made a lot of sense. If you need help with copywriting, I think this is a great book too for you to do. He did a great job in this book. I like how he systemized it. I like how he brought the conversation, the strategies home, so that you know that in different markets there are different ways customers behave. He was able to really break down how customers in Nigeria behave, and if you're building a business in Nigeria, how you're supposed to position your business and position conversations to be able to get these customers to buy from you. And it covers how to make money in Nigeria, the kind of products to spend money on and sell in Nigeria, how to easily make Nigerians like you and what you're selling, why Nigerians are different from the rest of the world, which is so true, guys. Why most Nigerian customers are rude and how to handle them, the secret of using stories to sell. I would always read this book, always. I read it last year and looking at it again, I think I want to read it again, because one thing about buying books is not just buying books to say, oh, I read a book. It's about buying books to actually get the details and the learnings from the book and practicalize it in your life. If you're just reading books for reading's sake, indeed. So I always feel this thing, like anytime I'm reading books and I'm not seeing myself practicalize it, I get bored. I want to see that, oh, I took something from here, I moved it here, and I want to see how it works. Passionate about sharing business knowledge. Yes, he's good at that. He does that. His tweets are so educational. So for me, I try to separate the learnings and whatever his personal ambitions are from the things I want to learn from him. I'll still learn from him. You understand? So this How to Sell to Nigerians by Akin Alabi is a great read. Another book I want to talk to you about is the Harvard Business Review, and I really liked. I'm so happy that most of the books out here are not just foreign authors. They are mostly Nigerian authors. At least we have 2 books here that are mostly Nigerian authors, and this is not an author. I try to make this book review as versatile as possible so that we are not stuck on one person. We're not just talking about Brian Tracy, or one person or two. Now this Harvard Business Review is really great, and looking at it now, I might also read this again. I read it last month and I might also read it again. This is one book that is so it's so deep, and like learning, like if you don't want to go to school, read books. Like learning from this book has really opened my eyes to a lot of things. Now this book, it may not look like one of those books, but it's great. If you are looking at starting your business, even as a business consultant, this book is really great. This book details how succeeding as an entrepreneur works, the factors you need to succeed as an entrepreneur, the things that work, in short, how you need to position yourself for success as an entrepreneur. The Harvard Business Review book, they have different Harvard Business Review books. There are almost maybe 20 or more, but this particular topic is succeeding as an entrepreneur. It's a great read. It shows you the factors that helps you to succeed in business that they have here, so that you understand why it's great. And then I also tell you why it's great for me. So here it says great entrepreneurs don't take risks, they manage them. You know, one of the fake ideas they tell you is that people take risks, and yes, people take risks. Most things are taking risks, but there is a time in your life you have to move from taking risks and managing them. There's a time you have to move from taking risks in your business and managing risks in your business, and this book did a solid work on detailing that. It zeroes in on your most promising prospects. It talks about how to set a clear direction for your startup, test and revise your assumptions along the way, how to tackle risks and things that will sabotage your effort, how to cave out opportunities in emerging market. This is good if you're looking for business ideas and how to position your business as a new business in a very crowded industry. This book does it for you. This is, in short, this particular angle was one of the things that helped me set out my business last year, how to launch your entrepreneurs, and just strategies on how to just keep building as you start. So these 5 books are really excellent. They are one of the best books you should read. They've changed my life, and it's mostly about how to sell, how to start your business, how to grow your business if you have one running already, how to raise money for your business, and how to market your business. What is more important? Like, this thing covers it all, because in business there are only 3 important things: how to start the business and position it in an emerging market. 1, how to set your business out, how to make money, how to communicate with customers, how to market customers, how to fund the business, and how to create structures that make this business run for as long as you want to run. These books are really great books. I'm going to read, in short, I'm promising you now that I'm going to do something, right? I'm going to read these 3 again, and we'll do a review on this. I'm going to read these 3 again, and we'll do a review on this. And I'm going to review them one in one video, one after the other, so we don't rush it. But these are some of the books that changed my life last year, and I hope that you can just go to the next bookshop close to you and get one. They are really great books. These are personal recommendations. They are not your typical recommendations. And you can see I'm succeeding as an entrepreneur. I'm a good example to show that these things work. So thank you for joining me on this video. Comment and like words fail me, but just follow me. Thank you guys. Bye.